Let's go.
Let me start by explaining where we come from. In the last HBBTB requirement vote, someone proposed the deprecation of inter-device media synchronization. So this trigger internal research to detect why would we need the inter-device media sync, and this is why we came up with that. So the presentation is about the synchronizing the TV with XR experience. Why we need to synchronize XR with TV. The next slide. Now, well, why we need? Because we still believe in the TV at the center of your living room. We think that personalized experience where the main screen remains the primary actor could be a really interesting experience. And why now, yeah, and not before? Because now we are detecting some market trends, like the VR devices are beating consoles, that it's in the last Christmas, for example. The XR devices are now XDOF, X degrees of freedom. So you can fix the your TV on some place or the content in some place, and you can go to the bathroom and can go and come back, and the content will remains in the same place. And also we are detecting that XR devices are really more lighter than before. That now they are reaching less than 100 grams, so you can keep it for a long session, and also are more comfortable. You don't need glasses like the glasses that Frances wear before. And for what? We think that this kind of experience will be interesting for everything, but we are going to focus in accessibility and enhanced interactivity, not for business, because we are a public company and the business, we are not really good friends. But with accessibility, we will do our best. Synchronized experience for accessibility, for example, for subtitles, you can do something like that. You are receiving the EV content on your smart TV, and this content will be synchronized with the glasses, and in the glasses you can show the subtitles. Subtitles are displayed only in the XR glasses, only for the man or woman that need that, and while the main screen remains clean and uncluttered. So in that case, you need synchronization accuracy less than 100 milliseconds, more or less. And since an image worth 1,000 words, let me show you an image. It's something like that. We imagine that you can watch the subtitles personalized for you. And you can do the same thing for sign language. In this case, you are receiving, in the second device, you are receiving the interpreter, the sign interpreter. A sign interpreter is displayed only in the XR devices of the user who needs it, while the main screen remains unchanged and distracted free. In that case, the synchronization accuracy, we don't need to be very strict. The signer message are around 6 seconds behind the content, so you don't need a really accuracy, a really high accuracy in that case. In an image, something like that we are imagining. Another case, only for audio. In that case, the audio description will be received in the second device, and the main audio will come from the TV. Audio description is delivered only to the user who needs it through a secondary XR with an audio projector, because you don't have to cover the ears of the person who needs that, because the main audio will be emitted by the main screen. In that case, you need for avoiding overlap with the main audio, you need something more high accurate, like less than 40 milliseconds, something like that. You are with your glasses, but you are hearing the content from the main screen, and you only need the audio description. Also for alternative audio. In that case, the second device will overlap. the main content. So you need a headset with audio canceling. An alternative audio track is delivered only to the user who select it through a secondary XR device, while the main shared screen continues playing the original audio. In this case, if you want to have a perfect lip sync, you know better than me that you need less than 40 milliseconds, something like that with headsets with audio canceling. This is people from Germany, from VR. They are doing that with HVTV. They have an HVTV application and also an Android application where the user can choose a second audio, and if you have your headsets in your ears, you are going to hear different audio, alternative audio. Synchronized experience for enhanced interactivity. Let's jump to another point. For example, for showing the statistics. In that case, we are showing Football Club Barcelona 5 and Real Madrid 0. And Jordi, you you share it in Instagram, and it's really, really, really cool. The idea is the same, that you are adding contextual information, display it on a secondary XR, enriching the experience without cluttering the main shared screen. You can do some hyper personalized for the man or woman who is watching the content. The synchronization seems to be not really high because you are showing a statistic, something like that. Another case for multi-view. In the main screen, you have the main scene, and user can watch real time simultaneous exploring additional synchronized stages, like in tennis, you have different courts or different point of views in your secondary device. And the synchronization, it depends, might be under the lip sync threshold in that case, because if you have different cameras, different point of view, you need to watch. If you want to deliver a good user experience, you need to everything should be synchronized at frame level. Something like that. The main screen, the main chord, and additional alternative chords here. For extended content, this is more fancy, that extended content such as volumetric video, 3D models, or spatial media is delivered through XR devices, augmenting the main screen experience with immersive explorable content. Who wants to watch the main TV? You don't need to put your glasses. Who wants to watch the full experience with all the elements around you? You have to put your glasses. The synchronization accuracy need less than, in that case, less than frame accurate. That case, something like that. Yeah, and that's all. The question is how we can do that. For HVTV, we know that with inter-device media sync, you can do that for internal synchronization, for local synchronization, because you are using Wi-Fi. And also, additionally, is scheduled for deprecation by the end of 2027 if there is not sufficient adoption by broadcasters. So we are going to try to use that before 2027 in order to show that this could be really useful. But we need more broadcasters that use that. And besides or beyond HBTV, this kind of experience, I think that it will be interesting to have. And that's all. Thank you very much.